like security is in high demand for IT disciplines, blockchain is becoming higher and higher demand as well. They need both consultants to help the companies implement the blockchain, so a developer would be necessary. They also need project managers, so a blockchain expert in that regard would be important. So it highlights several ideas that, becoming a certified blockchain professional would become an important certification to have if you wanted to pursue that. So you notice that in my biography, I tell you that I am a certified blockchain professional, or expert is the word they use. And I did get that certification in a site that I'll show you here in a bit. They talk about certain blockchain certifications. They're introductory. Yes, you've kind of been introduced to things now. Why is it a must? Well, a blockchain certification is going to be more and more important, just like the certifications in certain programming disciplines became important as the industry matured in the computer science realm. I mean, when I was first exposed to computers, you could get a job just saying that you knew how to do a database. In fact, I had several clients that I wrote databases for that I just said, yes, I can do it. And I quickly ran to the library and figured out how to do it so I could do it for them. Those days are gone. You're going to need certifications as time goes on, and these certifications are very focused, which is really, really nice. So what I want to do is I want to show you this particular website here, because the one that they mention here is probably not the best, and I'll basically show you why. If you go to this Central Blockchain Council of America, you see a very good looking website, and they have some courses. They have a professional and an engineer and a leader, and you can get enterprise level certifications for those courses. But basically, you can read through all their courses in about 5 minutes. They really don't have much yet. They're not very mature yet. So what I would like to show you is, instead of going where this particular article stated you should go, I would go to the Blockchain Council. Now, the Blockchain Council homepage is here. I am logged in now, and I'll be able to show you and give you a tour. Now, it costs money to join the Blockchain Council, and usually you can get the first year for $99. And after that, if you want to continue using their training and keep learning along with them, because they're adding more courses as the industry keeps changing, if you want to continue using it, it's $199 per year after that. So there is a little bit of a challenge, monetarily, that might not fit in your budget until a little bit later on after you get your first permanent job. But, whatever the situation is. Also, each course ends up costing a certain amount of money to take the test to actually get the certification. But I'll show you how good the certification is once you get that certification. Metaverse, DAO expert, Web3 expert, some in Spanish. If you're more comfortable in Spanish, you have a certification that's in Spanish, as well as several others too, not just those. But see, the new ones being added are going to focus on the metaverse, the NFTs, the new programming languages and such. So you can see that, and here they specialize this list on the metaverse and DAOs. And certified blockchain expert is where I started, and I'm currently working on certified blockchain developer. So here down in developer, here this top. I don't like their website. I can't stay on the particular thing, but there's developing blockchains, and here's the certified blockchain developer. I'm currently enrolled in that one. And the neat thing about it is here it tells you it takes about 15 hours. And maybe it's not so neat, but the other one said it took 8 hours, and it literally took me longer than that. I think they're overly optimistic in how fast you can really move through these, because I felt I needed to take a little bit more time in order to get it fully absorbed. And so there's this huge list of different blockchains that you can develop for. Corda is another language, as well as Hyperledger Fabric is another language. I would start with the languages rather than focusing on specific blockchain specific coding, that type of thing. But you have varying different things you can go for. You have online degrees. You can have a degree in blockchain, a degree in currency trading, and other things. Now, when you're logged in, this is the dashboard that you get, and you can see, my certificates. If I look here, it'll show that I have the certificate of membership, of course, but the certified blockchain expert, which I got 12/30 of 2021. I'm kind of remiss in not getting the next one done real quick, but that's the way they are. My courses, here you have the list of courses. Just by joining, you have a whole hassle load of courses that you can take. So when I first joined, I took this blockchain basics, and then you can see all those lists where it has 0% here. Here's blockchain expert that I purchased at that point. Then they've added these to the basic plan, and so they've added it to my basic plan even. And now I've got blockchain developer that I'm done 17% on. So, and literally the blockchain developer, they ran you straight through installing all the prerequisite software, working with that installation, and then starting to build your first blockchain right from the second lesson on. So it gets pretty intense pretty quickly. If I go view this particular one, I believe it'll tell you right here, and I can resume my course, and when I resume it, it'll tell you on the left. In
this module, we would compile, deploy, and manually test our smart contract using Remix.
I don't know if you guys can hear, but there is sound because it wants to.
Click on compile.
It plays a video. You watch a video, and what I did is I followed along on my computer. So basically, it goes over some fundamentals that I already learned in the blockchain expert class. Then it talks about Ethereum and prerequisites to install Ethereum. This blockchain they're going to make in Solidity, which programs on top of the Ethereum blockchain. And then I've gone through the basics of Solidity and writing your first smart contract and so forth. So it gets right into getting your feet wet and actually having you code. Now, I'm not one that can just read the code here on the screen and watch the video, and I'm an expert at it. I can't do that. And that's probably why it's going to take me a whole lot more than 15 hours to complete this course, because I will tend to want to go through and make sure that I code all that on my computer, and I compile it, and I make sure that it runs. And what I noticed is that there's some dating with this, where the code didn't exactly match what would actually run, and I had to tweak the code a little bit in order to get it to run. And all that's a good learning experience as well. So the Blockchain Council basically literally is much, much more than the other website. So hopefully that is helpful to you. Hopefully you can go ahead and move forward on that. And if you do want a career in blockchain, this can literally help to send you forward in that quest.